Hey everyone, welcome to the Sanctum. This is Ale, and we're going to do another pick a card reading. This one is going to be a little different. I don't usually do a lot of pick a card readings like this, but a few people have let me know that they kind of like this kind of style, so we're going to give it a whirl for a little bit and see what happens. So this one is, what does your soulmate think of you, your twin flame? So what I want you to do is to take a look. There's 4 of them. You can choose by stone, choose by pile, whichever floats your boat. So you have the Quattro, we have the infinite stone, we have the Prehnite with Epidote, we have the Rhodochrosite. So what I want you to do is focus on the fact of your soulmate's out there waiting for you. He may or may not have a connection with you psychically, by link, by different ways, methods. He may even know who you are right now. He may have even seen each other and not know about it. So the question is what does he think about you? How does he feel about you? What's out there? How does he, what does he think about this whole concept of you? And we're going to go from there. So, of course, there's going to be timestamps down below. I want you to pick whichever appeals to you. Deck, stone, whatever. Focus on the energies of that whole concept. Your soulmate has a feeling about you. How do they feel and what do they feel? And we're going to go from there. All right? So I'm going to give you a second or two, and then we'll start. Okay. So for those of us who pick the infinite stone, we're going to go there first. Perfect. And let's take a look and see what your soulmate of the infinite stone feels about you. Coolness. So it's interesting. I also find it kind of an interesting thing because we're going to pull some other cards besides the 4 that I've picked, and there's a reason why. So first thing is that he obviously does have feelings for you. And one of the things that he has noticed is the 2 of Swords. It is about compromise. It's about negotiations, that there's been a stalemate. So what he's noticed is the fact that there is a blockage between the 2 of you. Whether it be physical, mental, spiritual, link, psychic, there is some kind of aspect that is blocking the 2 of you from meeting, and he's worried, but he at the same time too, he knows that with compromise and with work it can be done. He also thinks that he's worried about you letting go, that you will let go before you get a chance to get together to figure out what's going on. He also thinks that he has sought out the truth for so long to find you that he finally has. And he thinks that what he has found with you is the truth. He also has romantic feelings for you. This is something that he feels strongly about. That it is almost a definitive feeling. In fact, he thinks that between the 2 of you, there's unlimited ideas of what you could accomplish together. That you truly both are suited for one another. It is honestly one of the things that excites him the most. He also thinks that he has to choose his battles, just like you do, because he knows that if he tries or pushes too hard too fast, that basically you'll let go, that you'll run away. So he is definitely wanting this to work. So he wants to move in a direction that is perfect. So your soulmate is all about being a stable and generous influence for you, being there for you. He is definitely a strong figure. He is somebody you can lean on and trust in. He's waiting for you. He is falling for you from a distance. And he is glad to have you in his life, even if it's from this distance apart. And he can't wait to get to know you in person, claim you as his. So that's the way he feels. So it's intriguing. So take what resonates, drop what doesn't, and flow with it. Okay? Perfect. That's for those with the infinite stone. And we're going to go next to the next one. So for those of you who picked the Quantum Quattro, we're going to talk about how your soulmate feels about you. So let's take a look here. Perfect. So, the way that he's feeling with you right now, the way he knows about you is through manifestation. So it is more psychic or distance-wise, more of a emotional kind of sensation. He also thinks that it's just about breathing. It's that give and take. So you can see that it is that link between the two of you, that psychic bond that you guys have currently. It's a good thing. He also thinks that he feels that something from your past is actually holding you back, and you need to forgive yourself from what happened in the past. It's not your fault, and to learn from it and move on and give him a chance to show you what he's like, because he wants to be able to give to you and receive your love and to go forward from it. In fact, the giving and receiving card comes up again in regards to the two of you. And wow, by doing that, he knows that he feels so much pleasure and happiness just from the emotionality that he shares with you via the link, via the psychic bond that you share. He knows that the dreams of abundance, the dreams that you share, the dream walking you've done, means that you can have a happy life together. If you guys can just get past that piece of the past that is blocking your way for you meeting in person. But yeah, he's so optimistic, he's so excited, and he feels so much about you. He is intense about you, very, very intense. This is good. This is a great thing for those of you who picked the Quantum Quattro. Congrats. That's a beautiful reading. That is amazing. So congratulations for you. So take what resonates, drop whatever it doesn't, and we'll go from there. So the next one we're going to do is those who picked the Prehnite with Epidote. Okay. So let's see how your blessed soulmate feels about you. Perfect. So this is an interesting thing about this. So he has loved you from afar. He has felt he's felt so much for you for so long. He feels almost like unrequited love. He knows that he'll get his chance soon, but he loves you so much. He is worried that there's not going to be enough chemistry between the two of you at first, and that you'll throw him away, and then later on you'll realize that things are working out, that he is more than what you thought, and then things will be ready to go. So it may be somebody from your past that you basically dated once or twice, basically said, hey, this isn't working, has now come back into your life, and he is so waiting for you. It's also about self-love. It's been the one thing that he's worried about, that you don't give yourself enough love and credit for yourself, and it's a shame, because he knows that he has the patience and the self-control to wait. He has the ability to be there for you, to be your peacemaker, to bring harmony in your life. He also knows that he wants to make your dreams come true, because he knows that he can help bring that healing to your life. That he knows that your work is important, that the process of becoming great at your work is such a big part of it, and he wants to be there to enjoy that part with you. And he knows that your job may change a bit because of the fact that as you become a master of your job, that you may get a better opportunity. And he is proud of you for that. But he also wants the chance to be with you, no matter what. And he's willing to help you rebuild. Grow wherever you want to grow. Do whatever you want to do. He does feel for you in many, many ways, and he's willing to be by your side from the beginning. So give him a chance. Especially if you know if you think you know who it is. Think about it hard and true. So for those of you who picked the Prehnite with Epidote, that's your reading. Take what resonates, let go whatever doesn't. And hopefully that'll help you out a little bit to know what he feels about you. Now we come to the Rhodochrosite. So let's see what your soulmate feels about you. All right, so I can see why this one came last. So you guys have shared a past life together, and he knows it, and he is well aware of it. He has been manifesting to you, whether through dreams, through a psychic link, online, where you guys just talk, but you haven't really met or anything, but you talk and you realize that you guys get along. You have this thing, and it resonates between the two of you. Some fierce light. I mean, it really is like a yin and yang protection. It is like beautiful, and there are things about your past that you guys resonate about, and you talk about different ages. And it's funny, like he'll be like, so one of the things I really love is about ancient Roman times, about blah blah blah, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, da, 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 da. And you guys can talk about it for hours. For those of you who may be talking online, for those of you who dream or have psychic links, you'll notice that there are times where you're doing stuff and you can sense them and feel them guiding and laughing or just being there for you. It's about them being your friend and being support, celebrating with you. All right, so one of the things he likes doing is he likes to have heart conversations with you, your soulmate. He also believes in sharing the love. He knows that recently you had some sudden news out of the blue, something that's really kind of affected you. It kind of changed the way you were looking at things, but he still wants you to know he's going to be there for you no matter what. He wants you to know that his love for you is not changing. That he wants you to focus on your priorities But he will be by your side, regardless of anything else that's going on. He knows that your opportunity beckons for you both. He thinks the world of you. He knows that when you both make the effort, that you're going to find awesome love together. And that is going to be what cements you both together. So he feels tremendous about you. He thinks of you as a friend. He loves being by your side. He knows that you guys have past lives together which have linked you in the past and give you a common ground. So definitely give him a chance. Give him the fact that he knows that he feels tremendous about you. He is there for you. He is at your side no matter what happens, the sudden news that changed your priorities. He's there for you. So that's the end of the reading for all of those about your soulmate and how he feels about you. If you want your own personal reading, you can always contact me below. And we can always book the reading. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions for any other kinds of pick-a-card readings, I'll be glad to take them under advisement and we can go from there. And I will see you next time. Good to the end.